What is up, Aquarius? Welcome to my channel. My name is Alex. I'm gonna do a quick reading for you today, see what's going on for you guys. Let's see what we have for you, Aquarius. Okay, at a standstill here. You need to make a choice on something here. And I think you're scared to make a choice on something here because you don't know which path is gonna make you successful at this thing here. Okay. Um, you need to let go of this lack of clarity. So how do you let go of the lack of clarity? Well, maybe you stop thinking about the choices. If you're just sitting down and just, you know, in your mind, without clarity and just going over the consequences if you make this choice or you make that choice, if you just take a deep breath, go do something else that doesn't involve those two choices, whatever that might be. Go for a walk at the park, go do your favorite hobby, whatever that might be, and you could come back to making those choices later. But with the Two of Swords, Devil in reverse, Seven of Cups, definitely need to release this mental fog that you got going on here. And the way that you can do it is, like I said, go do something else that can, make you think about something else that's not related towards, the choices you have to make, and it'll help you and, you know, facilitate your ability to come up with the correct answer, right? Okay, so that's the first thing. um, I feel for a lot of you, you might have a choice between something that can potentially give you, maybe a lot of money, and or another thing that maybe might not give you as much money, but there might be more fulfillment. um, you know that is something definitely that is tough to kind of decide. But with the cards here, for some of you, it might be, more beneficial. You might be more successful at doing something that you're more passionate about, as opposed to something that's going to pay you more and you're not as passionate about, right? um, Maybe initially you might make more money in one job, but let's say you hate it, right? So the second job, you'd like it more, you get paid less, but maybe over time you move up and you get promotions, you end up making more in the long run, and you're more fulfilled and more passionate about what you're doing. So with this set of cards here, Eight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, to me, how I read this is you're going to find more success in the things that you're more passionate about, um, because that passion will drive you to success, as opposed to the money driving you towards success, which you know, a lot of times money doesn't drive us to success. It's the things that we feel passionate about, right? um, if you have passion, the passion can carry you further than this idea of you having $1 million in your bank account can, right? Because sometimes it's hard to get motivated, when you're doing things for the money. But when you really love something, you don't need motivation. You just love doing it, right? You just do it, right? um, because it's not so hard to start to get that thing done. For your future cards here, we got the Moon in reverse, the Sun card, and the Justice in reverse here. Yeah, so I like this Moon in reverse, Sun card here coming out. I feel you're definitely gonna come to the point where you will figure out the answer to this question. Um, and for some of you, I was kind of getting with the Sun card. It might even be that the answer is being a bit more frugal, right? So maybe you might figure out that maybe if I take this job here that pays me less, but I knew I'd be more happier here. Maybe I also realize maybe the lifestyle I live, I don't need to live it, and I can reduce my expenses and be at a job that I love more and feel more fulfilled. Not to say you're gonna take a job that pays you crap, right? And you're not gonna be able to survive, but you know, when it comes to those two choices, uh, that might that might even be the solution for some of you guys. And then we also have the Justice in reverse. Now let's try to figure out why the Justice card is here. Um, yeah, the Justice in reverse here. Be careful of, getting frustrated or, making choices out of frustration, which is with this Justice in reverse, because, a lot of times when we make quick choices or choices out of frustration, sometimes we make the wrong choice. And in this case, you might want to be careful of that, because if you do, you might be doing yourself an injustice here. Okay, that's what I was kind of getting with the Justice card here. So you just want to start thinking of exactly what you want. You, I feel like honestly, this is more career than anything else, in my opinion here. Um, Reminiscing exactly what you want your day in day out to look like, right? Like, do you want to be at a job you're stressed out all the time, or um, or do you want to be at a job where the work that you do doesn't stress you out because you just like it, right? You're motivated to do it, right? So that is definitely something you want to think about here. Yeah, for some of you, it might even be some of you career, others of you, it might be buying a house. So if you're trying to buy a house as well, right? You might be on Zillow. You might be checking on Zillow. That's what I was getting with the Sun card as well. Um, it might be making a choice of, maybe you could have the bigger house, but maybe there's a house that's, you know, more within that might be more like your dream house, or maybe something more that you feel more comfortable in, but there's a bigger house you can buy and you're kind of between those two. For others of you, it's career, right? um, so that's kind of what I'm getting here. Yeah, interesting reading. All right, last couple of cards here. Got the Two of Pentacles, King of Swords in reverse, Empress in reverse here. Yeah, there might be definitely a bit of a delay here for sure, or there might have been a delay for some time now. With this choice, I think that you you might be making this a bigger problem than it actually is, and you might be delaying things for no reason. Um, Two of Pentacles in reverse, just weighing the pros and cons here, right? It might be having a counter effect, as opposed to just, shooting for what you feel deep down inside. Not necessarily, taking the job that's going to pay you more and people are going to look at you more like, oh, this person makes this much, or we're getting the bigger house, right? Or the nicer house in the area that people would think, oh, this person's doing really good. But instead choosing the thing that you feel more deep down comfortable with. And I think this delay overall, like I said, it's creating a problem, maybe an unnecessary problem, because I feel like you might kind of already know the answer to this problem, but you kind of stuck in between both, because you know there's some pros and cons to both, but deep down I think you know the answer. And it might be adding a little bit of frustration to you know to the people around you, right? King of Swords, Empress in reverse here. It could be, you and your partner, or you or someone else around you, right? It can be. whoever it is you're making this choice with. Um, yeah, and there might even be a divide here too, right? You might have two people here that are divided on this choice. I think you know your answer though. I think you know exactly what you want to choose. So definitely make that apparent here. Queen of Cups in reverse at the bottom. Someone feeling guilty here with the Queen of Cups in reverse. I'm not sure why they're feeling guilty. This could be maybe your partner here or you yourself. Someone's definitely feeling guilty here. So many people coming out. We got the Hierophant. That's not really a person, but we got the Knight of Wands, King of Cups coming out as well. We had the, yeah, so many people coming here. This might be a choice. Maybe you've had other people weigh in, kind of work with you to come up with a choice. Three of Pentacles here. A little bit of guilt here. Maybe you told someone you were going to do this, go with a higher paying job or get the bigger house, and now you're kind of feeling kind of guilty because truly you feel, I want to do this. Yeah, at the end of the day, man, just choose whatever makes you feel more comfortable. And if you can, try not to focus on, what others think. Two of Cups coming out. Also try to focus on, I mean, this choice, I feel like you're making it with someone else for sure. So try to focus on you and the other person. I think that's probably the biggest thing here. On what you want and the other person wants. Try to come to a compromise, to a conclusion here. And at the end of the day, relax. That's what I was getting here with this Two of Cups. It's a weird message, but I mean, I just take what I get. Um, but yeah, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Hopefully this helped out.